This is an insider's guide to the Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Fair, Bangkok, Thailand at the Impact Challenger in Muang Thong Thani. Hello, Electro Jeweler Jordan here, and I've been to the show about 7 times and learned a lot along the way. I'm going to share some pro tips with you in the next few minutes that will make your trip worry-free. Aside from the dates and a few details, this guide will be relevant to all future exhibitions. Dates and opening hours here. Since the exhibition is more professional and way less crowded on the weekdays, I would go then. In addition to that, a lot of things in Bangkok like Chatuchak, aka JJ Weekend Market, are only opened on the weekends, so you'll get a lot more out of your trip if you go to the fair on the weekdays. So, while you can register at the show, it does take a long time, so better to do this now. You can do it right from their website, link below. They don't require much info. The form only takes about 5 minutes plus a 2-minute questionnaire. Keep track of your confirmation email, you'll need it later. Here, you just saved yourself at least an hour. When you get to the show, you'll need to show your passport and confirmation email either printed or on your phone. It's also a really good idea to have a business card or letterhead with your address on it, in case there are any questions. Getting there. One choice is by taxi. It will cost about 300 baht or $10 USD and take about 30 to 45 minutes. Depending on the traffic situation, you may or may not be able to get a taxi that will use a meter. You can avoid all that by taking the free shuttle bus if you are staying in one of these areas. You don't need to be staying at any of these hotels to take the shuttle. Just go to the lobby and ask the reception where the shuttle is. The buses depart hourly from 9 to 12. The earlier buses sometimes fill up depending on the location, so get there a little bit early. Now, once you get to Impact Challenger, stop. Don't go to the show registration yet. Go directly to where you can book your free shuttle back. While there's no need to book the shuttle there, you do need to book a shuttle back. You can go back to any location, so if one is filled, take another one back to town. It's almost impossible to get a taxi from Impact back into Bangkok. If for any reason you can't book a shuttle back, usually there are unofficial shuttles pulling up to where the official ones are. These will cost you about 50 to 100 baht. They'll be a bit cramped, but at least it's a way back. After you booked, proceed to pre-registration. It's the line that's shorter than the show registration line. Show them your passport and registration email. They will take your picture, give you a badge, and you'll be on your way. No passport, no entrance. You will need to wear your badge at all times. It will be scanned when you enter and exit the venue. Remember, your badge is linked to your passport and visa, so if you lose it, report the loss at the pre-registration counter to cancel the old one and get a new one. You may be denied entry if you are not following these rules or the dress code. Dressing professionally will also help you with the vendors. No need for a suit, but dress nicely. If you are denied for any reason, don't worry, there are clothing outlets within walking distance. Change there and return to the show. Don't worry about food or coffee, as there are tons of options on the level below the show. Here's the floor plan. It's huge. The show is easy to walk with sections that are well marked for jewelry, precious jewelry, diamonds, country showcases, cut gems, rough gems, manufacturer suppliers, and more. My next video will give you some buying tips. If you plan on buying, then you'll have to figure out how to pay for the items. Cash is king, and all vendors take Thai baht and most will take USD. ATMs. There are tons of ATMs at the show. Just be aware that there are ATM per transaction limits. Each bank differs, but count on it being in the 25,000 baht range per transaction, USD about $690. In addition to that, your bank may restrict the amount of transactions per day or time period. Also, there is a 200 baht, $6 US withdrawal fee per transaction, and these can add up. Credit cards. Not all vendors will take credit cards. Sometimes they will tell you that they won't take a credit card and then say okay to the credit card. This usually means that they don't take credit card but know someone that will accept payment for them, usually another vendor, and that vendor's name will be on the charge. A 3.5% charge is standard when using a credit card. Payment apps like Line Pay are being taken by a lot of Thai companies now. This is a really safe and easy way to do things. One option that I use a lot is a local pickup. If the business is located in Bangkok, I'll select my goods and then pick up and pay at their local office after the show. For the exhibitor list, please click the link below and watch this video for my buying tips.